Hey folks, welcome back. I am trying to complete the Note of the Lost. I have Hush and Mother. Part of the journey is whether I get things that are valuable to beat those bosses. If I don't get them, then I don't want to venture down and potentially die. I still have to pick up certain items, that way they go inside of the list and I mark completion for those. I already have Spectral Tears and I lost my Ouija board. So that's what will happen in this run. I want to go down to Mother, I want to go down to Hush. But if the items aren't in my favor, then we'll have another video where I don't actually complete anything. Which, you know, not the end of the world. 48-hour energy, that's awesome. And we got a luck up. Okay, game. Being nice already? Well, not so nice because I lost my first item. But, you know, there's hope. Wow. Wow, okay. Should have went in here first. We will take Humbling Bundle, that's a great item. And I do have 48-hour energy, so I have a spare use of the dice here. I'm just really hoping that we can get something lovely from this boss. Tier rate's going to be the goal to start, so Mr. Dolly, that's ideal. I won't ask for anything too wild. Also, I could just dodge this boss by standing over the rocks. The ghost form will chase me down though, so I gotta be wary of its positioning. I will take the luck. And then I'm going to re-roll this. Wooden nickel, not so good. I want to try to get something. Maybe I'll get Mom's box. Oh, such a good item. You know what? Let's take it. The usefulness of this item is when I go to the devil deal, I don't have to take my heart, air quote. I can get one of the items free, and then I can pick up a second item. We'll still do devil, but I can get more than one devil deal item using the coupon. I approve. Still have to get everything else in order, but this is a start. Also, what are these rooms? All these gigantic rooms. I'm gonna miss charges on my coupon at this rate. That's how it goes sometimes. Base damage is not the luck though. Alges is a run saver, since it gives me 30 seconds of invincibility. Hello Larry, how are you doing today? We don't want you to split at all. Just want to keep destroying each body part so that we don't get multiple Larry Juniors. Cutting a little close here. A little risk taking never hurt anybody. Not me. I've never lost runs off of taking risks. I'm way better than that. I would never lose a run off of taking a risk. Okay, so this might not be a dead item. We're gonna take both. Contract from below is helpful. Cambion Conception doesn't work technically because the lost has no health to lose. So here we are. But I don't know. Maybe there's something possible for me. Now the opposite of Cambion Conception, which is Immaculate Conception, that would be on the menu because the lost can still pick up Eternal Hearts and Soul Hearts and Black Hearts. They just don't get added to the health. So it would be a question of whether this particular character gets the benefit from that or not. Luck down. Wonderful. Once again, we have the clicker, but I'm not going to use it. Also, I did not mention, but Endless Nameless duped my Luck Down pill. Not the thing that we want to dupe. We want to dupe cool stuff like Yara runes and Luck Up pills, tier rate up pills. That's what we want. We don't want to dupe those nasty pills. Mucormycosis. I think it does apply the poison effect. That's fine, right? Now, if we can get Lost Contact for shielded tiers, that would be fun. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Double trinkets. Good start. It's a nice synergy because if you can get 2 good trinkets and a gulp pill, you can just gulp them both and then repeat the cycle. The next item to get would be, well, there's a good combination of things, but in this scenario, you would want to do Mom's Box, School Bag, Smelter, and then like a 9-volt car battery scenario. You can get a tremendous amount of trinkets gulped if you find the right items inside of the shop. Obviously there's a lot of luck involved there, but if that would be one way to get a very strong character without good items. Hello. You know what? That's cool. I like Contract from Below giving me the end of room double drops. It's very nice. I just want the end of room drops to be something spectacular. Like 2 luck up pennies. I think that's a secret. Was very confused for a second why the doors didn't open. And that's why we had an ambush. Judgment. I might use you, friend. Potato Peeler will kill me, so that can't be used. The battery pack works. Poison Tears? Yes. So now we have mucormycosis and we have poison. So, all the status effects. think this is the boss. Awesome. I almost touched that on accident. I probably could have kept that and done something with it, but I don't really want to mess around with beggars today. What do we got? Health up, that's great. Health up, wow.
Oh, thanks. Speed up.
I was really hoping for the devil door to spawn. If you haven't guessed, I am going to take on Mother today. Alright, little friend, be good to me.
The lovers.
Mystery sack is fine. It's gonna drop something. Wow, double super troll bomb. Let's try the champions. This is probably speed. Oh, it's damage. That's really sad. My lowest stat is damage. That's never a good sign, by the way. You don't want your damage to be your lowest stat. Especially in these more difficult stages. Good news is I'm getting more mucormycosis shots because of the increased luck. So it's going to make boss killing a little easier. I just need to find more tier effects. So if I can get the $3 bill, the fudge, what is it called? Fruitcake? Not fudge. Fruitcake, holy light, things like that. Endless Nameless, you're being dumped because you're not giving me what I want. So, enjoy the bench, friend. Petrified Poo is probably not that helpful now, since I am far enough into the game that there aren't a lot of poops. Not you. I still touch it though because I want to make sure it's not in the pool any longer. Health up, love it.
Health up.
Yeah, I'll probably go back to Endless Nameless just because it does have a bit of a usage when it comes to items. So let's just take it. Maybe I'll get a cool luck up pill like I mentioned. Guppy's tail would be nice, because then I would definitely get way more boxes. Or boxes, chests. That card that you just saw is going to increase the number of cards that drop. It's a pretty good item, trinket to have. But I'm thinking of long term, and Endless Nameless has more long term for me. What I need at this point is restock. Restock would help with the money. You may have noticed that I've been asking for a lot of different items, and that's because I don't know what the game is going to give me. I'm just throwing things out there. do have a lot of bombs though, so I should bomb some of these little pots. Maybe I can get the leech. The leech is just consistent damage. It won't actually help my character. So after enough paying attention to mucormycosis, it shoots off like tiny little spores that stick onto the enemies. I guess that's one of the added effects of the item. I just don't know if those are dealing damage or not. I wasn't paying attention to that part. Hermit, no thanks. Well, we're going into our second difficult area, and that is the mines. I did get an unlock through the mines, so it's probably important for me to head there even when I'm not doing Mother. Same thing with Gehenna. I haven't been to those areas often, and I'm not sure if there are particular bosses or enemies that I still need to fight for unlocks. We're going down there now, though. Gonna say hi to our demon person who guards the second key knife piece.
The Hierophant.
So there's Endless Nameless giving me Hierophant twice, or a second time. Pretty cool. Hey, we have a planetarium. Nice. I hope it's not one that would be useless for this character. It is... I've had this one before. I think it's... Is it Pluto? Mercurius. Okay. So now all doors stay open. This one's pretty good because it's a nice speed boost. It's not a damage up or anything, but it is a planetarium, and those are always exciting to get. "48-hour energy." Now that's one I will happily Endless Nameless loop, if possible. We have the boss, so I'll just take on the boss. Oh, yuck. I don't like this fight. Having to bomb them with certain characters is very scary. And then they start throwing out little minions, so that becomes more stressful. Nice. You're done, punk. I didn't get the door? Oh, y'all are kicking me. That is very rude. Why would you do that to me? Well, this is not good. I don't have faith in Mother. I don't think I can beat Mother with this. This is what I don't want to do. I don't want to get to the spot, have a struggling build, and then die. And I don't really have a use for these items, so I'm just gonna... And I don't want that item because it can also kill me. Hooray. Now what I was hoping for was some type of teleportation card like a Joker, and that would have made this nice because I would not have to struggle with the items that I have. But we are here. Well, that's a dead item, so pick up this. A little chubby, okay. Starting to get a little nervous, as I mentioned. It's not ideal. I guess we'll take on this little room. Maybe I'll get a stapler. Or maybe I won't. I have enough bombs that I will search for the super secret room. I think I already bombed that. So it's down at the very bottom here. Okay, I'm gonna use this to see if I can get some interesting stuff. At this point, I need a trinket that's going to replace Endless Nameless. What trinkets can replace Endless Nameless? I don't really know. So I'll just do a little bit and then call it a day. Okay, goodbye. We are relying on the next floor to save this run. It's a guaranteed devil deal. I will have a charge to get one of the devil items, but if the devil deal is in fact Krampus, then that won't help. Oh, I got stuck in the door. Haha! I need greed to show up in the secret room because I fully believe it's going to show up in the shop with how much money I have. Okay, we have another bedroom. Interesting. Let's try that again. What do we have here? Bedroom. Black market? Oh, now that would be beautiful. That would be beautiful. 8-inch nails. It's a knockback and a damage boost. Maybe Mr. Me is inside of the shop. Marrow is a dead item. There's no point to take it. I guess in saving grace, you know, for saving the run here, getting Bird's Eye was really good. Okay, we're gonna fight greed in the shop. Everyone cry. Bird's Eye is going to consume a lot of tears because of the fire. It does activate a lot more because I have Perfection. But having more tear effects would be ideal. Damage up is good. Blood of the Martyr. Hey! That's cool. Extended status effects. So enemies poisoned for longer. Enemies, glaucoma for longer. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. And there you are. Hello, Greed. We expected you. Enjoy your barbecue. I will go ahead and give bombs to our buddy. Maybe he'll spit out something cool. I'm trying to think what bomb would be really cool. I think just prize bombs would be nice. Okay, you're greedy. You're supposed to be nice to me. Hey, it's this dude. Cool. Dropped brimstone bombs. Alright, we have a dead item. But we'll take Sister Maggie. Razor Blade would kill me, therefore I can't take it. Brimstone bombs are cool. Drop it on the ground, 4-way brimstone. It's a fun time for me, not them. I think I'm missing one room. Something like that. Why not? Let's just do a full clear. Oh, look. A chest and a golden bomb. Well, that's a little late for that. Orphan socks. I love that. Orphan socks are awesome. It's a nice speed boost. It does make me immune to spikes, which is irrelevant for this character. Let's see if I can find magic mushroom. Magic mushroom would be from a mushroom at this point. Alright, let's go do the key piece. Gotta be very careful here because I don't know if my Holy Mantle is active with this character since every item is suppressed. I'm gonna assume by the glow that I do not have Holy Mantle. So I need to make sure I watch where I step if there are fires around, and then I also need to make sure I stay away from the floating demon monster that's chasing me. Woo! I'm being chased by a monster! This is the beauty of flight. You can just fly past all the obstacles. Give me this key. This is my key. I'm not taking that key. I'll just take this one. Alright, we survived. What awaits us inside of Gehenna? Or whatever the other one's called. Okay, we have Gehenna. Swallowed Penny is a dead item. Because if I take damage, I die. Oh, I do not like that. I'm not risking it. I don't even know what these enemies are, so. Well, Autumn Mushroom is good, but I'm really close to the tier rate soft cap anyway, and I don't want to lose more damage. So we'll just take this. Infamy, cool. Also, I lost my Algis, which is really bad. So I have to hope to find another Algis, like, now. Because Mother has a high chance of killing me without any protection, and my only protection right now is Infamy. I'm gonna double charge off of this, just in case I get something in the shop. Or Devil Deal, of course. Okay. Hold on. Thank you. Alright, we're fully charged. Okay, our shop is preserved for now. Okay, that's rude. This dude will kill me, so I'm gonna just bomb him real quick. Interesting. Alabaster box. Let's see if we can get the alabaster box filled. We need 6 souls / black hearts. Oh, I need to wait for the beam to stop. Oh, jeez. I think that dice roll is only for the current room. I wonder if this works. Can we charge off this beggar? No. Okay. Bloody Penny is also a dead item because I can't pick up hearts. Specifically red hearts. I should bomb you for the Devil Deal chance, but we don't have that luxury. We need to find what items you want to give. This little man is greedy. The beggars are greedy today. Oh no. I should have blown him up. I was thinking about it. I said, no, we'll show mercy today. Look where mercy gets us. Gets us nowhere. Didn't see that. Lucky Penny. Oh, darn it. Oh my gosh. These enemies are insane. Oh boy. Okay. It's fine. That's what happens. I haven't really been to Gehenna much at all. So of course I died. That run was not spectacular, so I'm not entirely sad about losing. Also, I should have went backwards. I suspect the item room is there. But we'll just keep pressing on forward. Almost died. Yay, a dead item. Well, sure. Bombs are key. Well,
Speed.
that is an interesting scenario. We already found the secret room. I imagine the super secret room is potentially off the L-shaped room. If I don't find any more bombs, I can flip the keys in the bombs, potentially giving me a chance to bomb for something. Rotten Baby's good. Part of Conjoined gives me a fly. Flies are good for extra damage. Blue Candle, Flashlight. No. I'm gonna flip the bombs and keys to get a bomb. Health up, woo. Hematemesis, woo. Lemon Party, woo. Range up. Interesting pills today. Okay. What will come our way in our other item rooms? A black rune? Now this is interesting. Black runes completely suck up whatever is inside of the room. If it is pedestal items, you get stats. If it's items on the ground, I think you get flies. Or not. This is a chance to absorb something that I would not use, like a dead item. So for example, if I'm not feeling the dice roll, I can just vacuum. I have not taken Ipecac before, but I cannot take Ipecac with this character as it can cause death. So I'm gonna Black Rune. I'm gonna Black Rune. I got range and speed. Not the stats I wanted, but, you know, can't be picky. I could have taken the mystery item, or I could have re-rolled, but I didn't want to lose the items. I should have positioned this up so I could get the secret room and the item and the temperance machine. I can't hit the enemy right now. Interesting. There we go. Damage up is good. Damocles. Okay. Womp. This is the perfect item for Lost because Damocles forces pedestals to spawn 2 items. The only dilemma is you can die from this item. Guess what? It activates from taking damage, and I can't take damage, so this is fine. We got 2 new items, actually. I don't know if Dad's Lost Coin is new, but the Hungry Soul is new. I have no idea what it does. I could have re-rolled both items, but one of them being new, I didn't want to miss out on that opportunity. So we just let it go. This is really exciting because now everything I see is doubled. This is a great way for the Lost to get a damage boost and other utility items. So now I just have to not die. That's all. Okay, so the Hungry Soul appears when I defeat an enemy. That's cool. I do not want these items. I also don't want that item. Oh well. So does that mean I'll get a Hungry Soul from beating minor enemies, or is it just the enemies that have spawned? No, they do spawn sometimes. Ooh, that enemy spawned right on top of me. I'm shocked that I didn't take damage from that, but I will accept it. Hungry Soul would be good for the Hush fight, since Hush likes to spawn friends. Also, this is kind of gross, but the leeches don't maneuver very well because they're not in water. Sigil of Baphomet. I picked up this item before, I just don't know what it does. Oh, I guess I get a little aura sometimes? That's cool. I don't know if that aura is going to protect my life or not. One of these feels like a super secret room. I thought the bottom one was the super secret, and I went against my judgment. This better be the boss. Okay. I don't have the most efficient charges on my dice, but the items I've gotten so far have been helpful. There's a secret rock there. Oh, yuck. I only have 1 bomb for this. Hee 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 hee. Look at these two items. This is beautiful. Range damage and tier rate. Great. Oh, I need bombs. I forgot. Little oversight on my part, but I do have a shop. What do we got? Wow, 2020, beautiful. And Infestation 2, or that's Infestation 1, that's a dead item since it spawns when you get hit. So we're gonna take this, Mom's Perfume, great. That is a break of the tier cap if I get high enough tier rate. There's a bomb here. I will go ahead and take the starter deck for the double cards and pills became cards effect. Okay, it's looking up for me. I just gotta use my noggin here. I need some type of additional effect, so my head is thinking I need something like homing tears, spoon bender. I just need a way for me to make these tiers stronger, besides pure damage, because the fight with Mother, I need to focus less on Mother and more on whatever else comes my way. Because if I'm having to dodge and stuff, I won't be able to focus as much on attacking Mother. Teleport me to the devil deal. Okay. How did that hit me? Life as the Lost. What hit me? Oh, that was terribly timed. Also, that's something I haven't understood just yet. Sometimes that boss takes half heart damage, or half health damage from a bomb. Sometimes it doesn't. So I don't really know what's causing the discrepancy there. I will take both of these items. It is damage and then luck. I could have tried the reroll again, but not losing my items is a really good thing. So let's just keep them if we got them. And obviously they have to be serviceable to some degree, because if it's 2 health up items, re-rolling and getting 1 item is better because neither of those items would have helped us anyway. So we have to settle sometimes in this. Now we're going to bomb for our secret room. I think it's here. I hope it's here. Okay. Whew. Answers. I like answers. Let's just use it now. Wow, my guess on the secret room was correct. Okay. That item is dead. I think it's called the Cursed Skull. If you drop down to half a heart, you will be teleported out of the room you're in. That's nice. Right now I have 2 damage up cards, so if I can add to the effect, like I mentioned, then I'll be in a really good position. I am very nervous right now because I am Curse of the Blind. That means I will not know what I'm picking up. I could pick up something that would ruin this run. Oh, that was bad. So run ruin would be like, I picked up... Let's see. If I pick up Tiny Planet, this makes the mother fight very difficult. I wonder if these guys can break this chest open. Well, we will never know. Rosary currently is a dead item because I took Devil Deals. And that's the Rosary Bead. It increases the chance of Angel Deals. Now, it would then become not a dead item if I picked up something like the Act of Contrition, or well, no, Go Ahead would still ruin the deal. Eucharist, things like that. You know what I could use, which I've gotten in most of my Lost runs? Dead Cat. That would be beautiful. I think I'll go ahead and take the boss, because I would rather do the Devil Deal first and use my rules there. Let's take that approach. Oh man, I'm about to die. This is an extremely difficult boss for the Lost. So, oh, okay, that was very rude. I'm shocked that I did not just take damage there. Whew. Okay, it's only one item, so let's take it. Headless Baby, that's 2 of Conjoined. We have the Old Bandage dead item, and Booster Pack. 2 of Diamonds? Sure.
Of diamonds.
Joker, great. Okay. I will keep the Joker.
Wheel of fortune.
And we'll do Empress because Empress adds speed on top of damage. Item room is going to have the same dilemma. There are going to be 4 items. I can take 3. Just kidding, I died again. The tier came out faster than I was expecting. Yeah, we'll just call this end of the Lost today. Obviously, I don't need it to be like supremely overpowered like I have gotten, but you gotta push through a lot of these Lost runs sometimes. We'll come back and try again. Thanks so much for watching. Please like the video, comment your thoughts, and subscribe for more. I will see you on the next video. Goodbye.